Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of In My Voice Pod with Royal Owie. You know what it is. You know the vibes. You know what it is. You know the vibes. Gosh, should I make that my intro? I don't know. I just started singing now. I don't know. I just be singing, yeah. But oh my gosh, I'm barefaced. Obviously, in the last episode with my friends that you guys saw, I was barefaced, but like I'm facing you guys today. You can really see every single thing, so not too much. It's just I couldn't come and kill myself. Makeup every week. I could not, and I'm like I try. I no try. I've been trying, so you people should leave me for today. But yeah, man, how do you guys feel about the episodes, the guests? Like, I've had my sister and I've had my friends now. Do you guys like more of the guest episodes, or do you guys like more of the solo episodes, or what are you guys feeling? Yeah, let me know. And also, listen to the pod on Spotify. I see like 2 people listen on Spotify, which obviously I'm grateful that you probably listen in general, like my 20 listeners every week. But try and listen to it on Spotify as well and rate it 5 stars, because I would like to grow that there as well. Obviously YouTube, if you want to listen to it, both of them, because you know it's such a good episode, who am I to tell you not to? Go ahead and do whatever you want to do. But if you can also listen to it on Spotify as well, and rate it 5 stars, as well as listen to YouTube and liking and doing all the stuff to support, that would be great. What else? I think that's all I wanted to just say before I start the episode. But yeah, welcome to another episode of In My Voice. It's me. What it do? I'm Adora. What it do? What's up? Gotcha. I'm joking. Anyways, guys, summer is around the corner. Even if it's raining today, I'm currently shooting May 3rd. This hopefully will come out May 4th. Guys, see how I'm doing. I literally shoot the day before and I get the episode out. If I get the episode out, you gotta support me, man. You gotta, please, thank you, support this pod, support Black businesses, child. But no, summer is approaching. It's raining today, which is kind of like that's also why I didn't do makeup. It wasn't giving me the vibe for makeup. It wasn't giving me sunny, everybody outside. But anyway, summer is approaching. What are you guys' summer plans? What are your summer plans, Mr. D?
School.
Yeah, Mr. D is taking his education seriously. We love an education man, Me, I'm outside. I'm joking. I'm trying to travel. I'm just, okay, actually, before I even get to that, who is going to December in Lagos? I mean, you say Lagos in December. Lagos in December. Because, guys, I am looking at ticket prices, and the evil that Tinubu has done. Tinubu, this is your fault. I don't care. This is your fault. Like, the evil he has done is crazy. Like, the prices, obviously I live in Canada. The prices to fly, I'm looking at the prices now. Mind you, I'm not going till December. I'm looking at the prices now. Why is it almost $3,000 for economy? Like, lad, who is paying these prices? Like, how do you guys go to Lagos like every December? Like, would you guys work for real? Because it's giving you people have money and you gotta put me on. But no, I'm trying to travel in the summer. Just one place. I'm just trying to go to America. My friends are lacking, this is a call out to them. You guys, are we going or not? Let me know. This is if you watch this episode, let me know. But yeah, what are you guys' summer plans? I'm just trying to be outside, because again, I think my sister's episode, I've just been like, since I finished uni at undergrad, for the past 2 years, I was studying. I was an education queen after undergrad for like 2 years. And this is my first time kind of having the summer free outside of work. Like, work is just work. But outside of work, I'm free. So I'm like, I'm trying to enjoy my summer, But yeah, anyways, how was my week? How was you guys' week as well? My week was interesting. Like, every week is just like has its own challenges. And I'm just like, I can't wait for my pot to blow up. I cannot wait for this pot to blow up, because this 9 to 5 is killing me. I think it's just my job though. Like, I know a couple people that don't mind their 9 to 5s, which I honestly love for you guys. Can't wait to be there. But it's killing me, child. But we'll get through it. But yeah, just living life, nothing crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm a big 24-year-old woman, and I just got contacts for the first time. Because before, okay, let me backstory. when I got glasses, like my eyesight was not that bad. Like it was just like I'll need it a little bit, you know. But obviously over the years it's gone pretty bad. And like when I don't wear my glasses, I can't see a lot of things. And then like I hate when like I wear makeup and I have to put on my glasses. So that was a push for me to get my contacts, because baby, it's not giving baddie with glasses for me. I'm not saying you can't be a baddie with glasses, but I just hate wearing my glasses when I have makeup on, just because of the line and stuff, and like you can't even take it off. Anyways, so I got contacts and I'm trying it out for the first time full day today, and it's just interesting because it feels like I can't actually see. Like anyways, I have my things with this contact, like maybe my eyes have to get used to them, but I have my qualms with this contact. So I'm just like, is this how it's supposed to be? Like, can y'all see me? No? Yeah. Can I see y'all? Can I? I'm like, sometimes I'm like, can I see? Is it supposed to be blurry? I don't know. Let me know if you guys are contact wearers, because you know I'm new to this. If you guys are contact wearers, let me know what it was like when you first got them. Like were they a little like, did they give you headaches, or like are they a little blurry? Or is that just me? Is it just my contacts? Because if it's just mine, I'm going back there because it was not cheap. I'm going back there to tell them these are not working, so we gotta fix it. But I can see obviously a bit more, which is really nice to like drive and like wear makeup without without glasses. So I'm really excited about that. What else do I want to just debrief you guys on in my life? Nothing much really. Summer, that's about it. Just excited for summer. Hopefully it'll be really hot in Toronto, in Canada. I also feel like Canada doesn't really get like hot summers. Like I was having this conversation the other day and I was like I can't remember a time, and when I say hot summer, it's because I'm just thinking at night. Like obviously during the day is hot, but I can't remember a time where it's like it has been really hot at night. Like it's never really hot. It's just like okay, where it's like okay, sometimes I'm even shivering. So I'm like, this summer, please no, climate change, what are you doing? Climate change is only for the winter. What about the summer? I want to get a heat in this country. But yeah, if you're in Lagos in December, Ghana in December, let me know, put in the comments, because I'm gonna be there by God's grace, because the money is, but we'll see. But anyways, Mr. D, how was your week?
It was good, you know.
What did you get up to?
Just
Working. Yeah, he's building a brand.
Building my brand. Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
Cool. Okay, let's get into, actually before you get to that, do you guys miss me? Like when I don't like, because I missed one episode. Did you guys miss me? Because I did talk about that in my episode with my friends. But did you guys miss me? Like it feels like, honestly, I'm just gonna have a heart to heart before I even get to the topics. Like I just feel like, yeah, I love my 20 views, and you guys really like watch every single week, because every single week I consistently get around the same amount of views, just like 20 views, which is fine, and I'm really grateful for that. And like for you guys are actually watching or listening, what do you want to see different? Like I just want to know, am I doing a good job, or like do you guys want to see something a little bit different, or like just give me more ideas that would keep you guys here, as well as like maybe have new people come on. So yeah, and if I don't post, do you guys miss me? Because when I didn't post for that one time, nobody messaged me, chat. Nobody was like, where's the episode for My Voice? And I was like, damn, am I just doing this in vain, or am I doing this for real? But you know, I was just overthinking it, so I'm gonna still do it. And so one day people will message me and be like, where's the episode? And I'll be like, oh, sorry. But yeah, okay, no, let's get into what's tea, best tea, where we discuss trending topics and hot takes. Now, everybody and their mama has watched Sinners, which Sinners is that movie with like Michael B. Jordan. I haven't watched it. I'm not gonna watch it because I'm a Christian woman. No, that's honestly not why I'm not watching. I'm just a scaredy cat. Like I get scared for every single thing. Like anything that is not, I don't know, I just get scared for anything that's like slightly horror. I just don't want to watch it, like, because I also have a very retentive memory. Like I would not forget. Like it will take me like years to forget if something scares me. So it's like I just stay away from it. But I kind of know the premise of the movie, and it's about like, okay, I don't know if it's about that, but there's vampires basically. They're vampires basically, right? If I'm wrong, let me know. But I think they're vampires in the movie. But anyways, brings me to the broader topic of, would you, or do you guys have a will to live if there's like a vampire slash zombie apocalypse? Mr. D, if you were living in like right now, zombies and vampires are just in the world, like would you like fight to live, or would you be like, nah, I'm done? Or like what would be your approach?
I'm fighting to live.
Why?
Because I know I'll survive.
How do you know?
I'm a survivor.
Oh, period. Me? Not no suicidal stuff. But I'm the type of person, like, when people do this, I'm like, are you guys really fighting to stay on this earth again? Oh, I'm tired. Like, it's like, if that actually happens, okay, I don't want to be the first to die. Don't get it twisted, because they would not say this guy is weak. I don't want to be the first to die, but I also don't want to be the one of the last that's like, survive. Why? What am I surviving for? If they come now, I'll run a little bit. I'm saying, oh my gosh, wow, don't kill me. And then let's say I'll go into a house and then they find me. I don't have any will to live. Kill me now. I don't give a damn. Like, if I activate me, I'll kill myself. Like, I'm just like, I don't, like, I'm, okay, this is somehow, let me not say this. Because this is on YouTube. They don't like the word kill. So, but yeah, I feel like I don't necessarily have that way. Like, I feel like on Twitter, a lot of people be like, oh yeah, I can do even the whole 100 men versus one gorilla. Actually, who do you think is gonna win? Like, be like honest, 100 men versus one gorilla.
I saw a video. This guy, he does like animal TikToks.
Yeah, I think I saw that one too.
Yeah, basically he gave a little backdrop on like how like strong gorilla is. And he
okay, before you saw that video though, who did you think was gonna win?
I thought the gorilla would pack them still.
Oh really? Okay, then after you saw the video,
after I saw the video, I still think the gorilla would pack them. But like at the end of the day, he also said that the gorilla ran out of stamina fast. So it's just a matter of like, out of the 100 men, like the first 30 might not live to see the light of day. And who wants to be the first 30? Not me. So
would you be part of the 100 men in general?
Hell no. But
and the men of this generation,
I'd watch. I mean, whoever wants to be dumb enough to do that, that's great.
Yeah,
I'd watch.
No, I agree. The gorilla is definitely winning. I'm sorry, guys. Like 100 men, the men in this generation are even giving sassy. So sorry.
First off, that's crazy.
I'm sorry, guys.
Just because we use our brains, we don't want to put ourselves in a situation like that, or we don't want to be in a situation like that.
No, that's not why I called you guys sassy. Not in that situation. Why I called?
So why'd you call me sassy? Yeah.
I just felt like toxic Adora coming through. I just feel like the men around me, let me not generalize. The ones I know, and you know who I'm talking about. I just feel like the men, honestly, they just be like, oh no, I can't do that. Oh no, like, I don't know. Like, it's just like, girl, I don't know. Like, they're just
I need a better example.
I don't know. They're just giving like, oh, okay, like, oh, my girlfriend has a car. Let me drive her car instead. Why? Shouldn't you be fighting to get your own car?
In this economy,
no.
It's called being efficient.
So why does the girl have the car? How is she? She's inefficient, I be.
No, sometimes, in life, it's just a luck of the draw.
Anyways, I just feel like the men are just sassy. What's my business? Not all of them, obviously, but I just feel like we have way more sassy men than we used to, and I'm just like, oh lord. But anyways, yeah. But no, generally, like, if a vampire or like zombie apocalypse happened, I would not, like, I don't necessarily have that will to live. Like me, I'm done. So to come back and rebuild this world, to go back to work, no. Unless they tell me there's no more work and I'm living how God intended us to live, sure, I can do that. I will fight to live, but up until then, like, I'm not coming back to come and build this world to fight again. And be going to work 9 to 5. If the zombie can take me.
Okay, but like, imagine this, right? Cool. You fight, you live. What 9 to 5 are you going to? You're the sole survivor.
But then things will what's the word?
Yeah, but not
modernize, because that's how things happen.
You'll be known as a hero, basically. You survived.
To who? They're dead.
Okay, but how things modernize if they're dead?
I don't know. Adam and Eve were only 2 people.
Okay.
And now we're like freaking how many billions of people in the world.
Okay, fair. So wouldn't you be past by the time it gets modern again?
Oh, won't I be past?
Yes, you'd be gone.
Okay, so my point is, but like, we would know what it was before, so we'll be trying to get that back anyways.
In terms of technology.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not like we forget what technology is. Yeah. We know what it was, and now we don't have it. So it's like the couple of people that are still alive. Let's just like, okay, let's just say in the world there's like let's say the zombies, like, there's still 1 million people in the earth. That's still not a huge number. Like, just on earth, not in just like America or whatever. I feel like they also want to like build everything back to what it was, because like it was working. Like, technology is a good thing, right? So yeah, I just feel like they will, and I'm like, and they will not stop bringing corporate 9 to 5, get money, tax, all this thing. I don't want to do it. You really think you wouldn't have to pay taxes anymore?
No, I was gonna say, what do you think of taxes? But I
love tax.
I'm just keep.
I love tax, but yeah. Yeah, I don't have that will. Like, I'm ready to see my Jesus if that happens. Obviously not. Anyways, let me know if you get. Let me not start, because if I start, you people will think I'm suicidal. You people will think, oh, but no, no will to live. Some people have that. I don't have it. That's all I gotta say.
I bet you at least 99% of men would say they're survive and don't want to live.
Cap.
Yeah.
The men I know cannot survive. I will survive before them.
There's no way.
I'm kidding, guys. Oh my gosh. Like, I just joke. Like, oh my gosh.
There's no way.
Okay, no, seriously. Okay, if you guys watch this episode, men, would you, if a zombie apocalypse happens, would you guys have the will to live, 1? And 2, do you think you will survive? And for my women, same question. Would you guys survive? Do you have the will to live? Do you guys think you will survive? Because it's given I ain't gonna survive.
I want you guys to put the percentage in the comments, like the chances of survival. Yeah, chances of survival and stuff, because and be honest, take into the fact, if you don't go to the gym, if you're not
Lord,
don't just say, oh, magic.
I used to be
you start to do
the thing about Mr. D. Mr. D, okay, guys, in my past life, not my past life, like maybe like up until grade 11, I used to be a track star. Don't get it twisted.
Cap.
I used to be a track star. If you know, you know. Please comment the thing. From Nigeria to here, if you know, you know. I used to be a track star. Now, I stopped running track because 1, I got lazy. I was tired doing the stuff, man. But 2, it was a coach I had who was just annoying. And I was like, you're disturbing my life, child. So I stopped. But anyways, Mr. D feels like I just can't run and I can't do nothing athletic. Why?
Guys, she's the most clumsy person I've ever met in my life. Anything small is spilt. Tripping over her own 2 feet.
Anyways.
If I see someone tripping over their own 2 feet, I promise you they're not running track. They're not gonna be.
Guys, see the way he's insulting me. Oh, my glory days. Oh, there's a spider. There's a spider right there. Sorry guys, there's a spider and I'm just like, Mr. D, please. Ew. You know, okay, yeah, I'll get into that actually, but guys, you need to put in the comments, like, Adora was a track star. Don't get it twisted, because I was. Shout out to my family, me, my brother, and my sister. We were the ultimate track stars. And people that know, I don't need to say too much. You know what I mean? Bro,
we've raced.
We've not raced. No, we haven't.
Bro, you're slow.
Anyways, I said me and Mr. D are going to race, and we're going to see. I'm not saying I'm going to beat him, because I feel like at the end of the day, when you're a bit taller, you might beat me, but I just want to see how much he thinks he's gonna beat me, because I am a track star. He thinks he's gonna beat me by a lot. I don't think so. I don't think you're gonna beat me by that much. Why are you laughing?
Because I am gonna beat you by that much.
No, you're not. You're just gonna beat me like this.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, if you guys really know who Mr. D is, let me know. Who do you think? How much do you think he's gonna beat me, by a lot or by a little bit? If you know I can run, you know I can run, guys.
Okay, but those that know me as well.
No, you can't run.
I'm a multi-sport. I've done it all. Name the sport except for maybe like hockey, yeah. Name the sport. I've done it. I've tried it.
Okay, we're talking about running though, and I've done all the runs, all the running I've done.
Okay, so have I though. That's what I'm trying to say.
Anyways, when I have this race, guys, you people will see that he won't beat me by that much. I don't think so. And again, I'm not saying he wouldn't beat me. He will, because he's a bit taller than me, you know, and he's more athletic. I agree, he's gonna beat me, but I think he thinks he's gonna beat me by a lot, which I don't think so.
Have you seen the Sha'Carri? Not Sha'Carri. What's her name?
The woman?
What's her name? The Jamaican.
I don't know.
Shirley Ann.
Oh yeah. The mother race.
The mother race.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You saw that race.
So
right?
You think that's gonna be me?
No, you saw that.
Yes,
race,
I did.
Yeah,
that's gonna be me.
I want you to know, you'll be that second place person that came 1 minute after she crossed the line.
Guys, you know, winners don't say too much. We just do talk and do. I mean, no, don't talk and do. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm Michael Jordan. I talk and do.
Period. Me too. But yeah. Also, sorry, back to the spider. I was just gonna quickly mention, are you guys scared of bugs? In general, I'm actually not. I'm only scared of, actually, really and truly, bugs, I'm not. Obviously, if a man is here, you gonna kill it. I ain't gonna kill it. But genuinely, like, if it's just in my house, because again, I live with my sister, I'll be the one to kill it. I don't really care. What I do care about is the big animals, like the rats and the mice. I can't do that. I cannot. But like bugs, I like bugs always scare me. Like I wonder if girls like you guys, because obviously more girls are more scared of bugs from what I've seen. Obviously I'm not saying you have to, but if you guys are fine with killing bugs, like let me know. Like are you guys like, oh yeah, I got it, or are you guys like, I actually can't live with? Because like my thing is that, okay, if you can't live, like if you really hate bugs, how are you gonna do it when you have your own house? Like I always find it so interesting, because like what are you gonna do? Like let's say first of all, you might not even have a man. Let's just say you don't live with a man, you're gonna have to do it. One or two, even if you do have a man, he might be away, so you have to kill it. So you have to be okay with killing bugs first. I don't know.
Now that you bring up like living yourself or having a man, quick question, like obviously when you have a man, right, and you're living yourself and you guys are obviously sleeping, whatever, you hear a noise downstairs. Why is it now the man has to be the one to go downstairs? Like wait.
You want your wife to die?
Oh wait. First of all, you both heard the noise. You both wake up. You don't think?
Are you scared, bro?
No.
But
I'm just saying, like, you don't think that he's also feeling.
A man should never be scared.
Crazy. So what if he goes downstairs now, right? Cool.
And the person.
Now what?
No, if they could. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Why? No, okay, no, it's genuine. If I'm living a man and we both hear a noise and he looks at me, I can't scream. I said, what do you mean? Why are you looking at me, bro? Go downstairs. Like, what the hell? Like, I just feel like for me, like, be a man. This is exactly, be a man.
Why'd you whisper it?
Because I don't want them to come for me.
Say it with your chest.
Be a man, be a man, period. Okay. No, but I just feel like, bro, go downstairs and hopefully fight them too. That's why you should be big and strong, because why are they coming into your own house to come on, that's crazy. They're coming to your own house. They basically calling you a B word because they came into your house and then they, like that's insane. I mean, unless they have weapons.
They probably thought no one's home.
Okay, but now that they saw you, why are they beating you up, fam? Like, what the hell? Like, if they don't have, if it's a no weapon fight, you should win. I'm sorry. If it's a no weapon fight, you should win.
Okay, but usually when burglaries happen, sometimes it's one-on-one, obviously, and that's different. But like, what if it's not one-on-one? Oh, so it's 2 versus 1. Exactly. Now what?
And if there's no weapons still?
Yeah.
You should win.
2 versus 1.
So what was the other option for you not to win and they beat you up and then they'll come for me? Well, I don't get what's the other option. The only option for you to win or try your best. Well, and I'll call 911 upstairs.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. I'm just being toxic. Okay, actually, I'm joking, but not really. Half joke. I'm more like, okay, if it's a one-on-one fight, no weapons, I fully feel they came into your house, you need to win. I don't know what you're gonna do, but you need to win. Again, this is a no weapon fight. You need to win. That they can't be coming to your house and being like the boss. No, come on. But if it's a 2 versus 1, hopefully that never happens. But you also need to win. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, let's get into In My Voice, where I rant about anything or the topic of the day. So I saw on Twitter that someone said, hopefully I can find it still. I can't remember where I found it.
What did they say?
Something about your dating life becomes... Oh, I found it. Someone says, girlies, I'm afraid they weren't lying. Your dating life does become 10 times better when you turn into a horrible woman. Mr. D, what do you think? First thoughts.
Run. That's crazy. What do you mean horrible woman?
I agree with it. Let me tell you why. And they're probably using the word horrible, but they don't mean horrible. They just mean a woman that stands on business and they're not taking BS. You know what I mean? Like, they use the word horrible, but like that's not what I think they're saying. They're just saying like, don't be the type of girl that's just like wishy-washy. Like, if something is past your boundaries, cut him off. Like, don't be, oh, he didn't mean this, oh, he didn't mean that, oh, that. You know what I mean? So I think that's what he means, and I genuinely agree. Like, obviously, I think it might, like, I think that like it will be harder because there's a lot of men that are like just not serious, so it will be harder to find your person. But I feel like if you stick to your boundaries, you know exactly what you want. You want someone that's a provider, you want someone that's this, oh, we're gonna come. And your dating life is better when you like stick to those things and be a horrible woman. What do you think?
Obviously, when dating somebody, it's always great to stand on your stand on what you believe in, stand on your values, your own values. one rule I always say is never try to change yourself, never change your values and something that you believe in for another person, because people actually take you for idiots.
Yeah, facts though. Don't change it. Don't change yourself for nobody.
You can't.
No, and especially I feel like also women should also, if you believe strongly in something or you want something, stick to that. So for example, I feel like a lot of men are doing this whole 50-50 thing. I know these are black conversation showers, but what's the color of my skin? Yeah. Like a lot of people are doing this 50-50 thing, and I feel like a lot of women don't want that, and I think you should stick by that. If you don't want that, then you would find someone that doesn't believe in that. Stick to that, and that's like why your dating life will be better. Whereas I feel like the people that want 50-50, they will find themselves.
Yeah, I fully believe there's men out there that don't mind not doing the 50-50, being the breadwinner and providing. There's definitely men out there like that. I know a couple that are like that. Yeah. But I also know a couple that are 50-50. They believe in it's at the end of the day, like in their part of it, they just,
it's fine. Yeah.
You know, it's equality.
All of you people should find yourselves. Don't go and find someone that's not what you want and then try to change them. That's not what we're saying. But anyways, yeah, I agree. They don't like when you become a horrible woman, a woman that stands by her boundaries and everything that she believes in and doesn't let no man take her for idiots. It gonna be better. I agree. I think so. Yeah. Anyways, okay, next topic. This is really interesting. I was just thinking about it through the week, and this is 101 how to rebel in an African household. Okay, no, I was just thinking about how like there's a lot of things that our parents, obviously I'm Nigerian, our parents don't agree with, but I just do, and it's because I can make decisions for myself. So I was just kind of give you my little 1-2 advice on like how to rebel in a Nigerian household, because I kind of had my fair share of that. Not really, but this is also funny because my siblings would be like, you don't even rebel, you don't do anything, which is true, I really don't. But I think now everything I want to do, I do. Like, you can't tell me I can't do something. Obviously, as long as it's not harming nobody and it's not harming yourself, you can't tell me I can't do it. So I'm going to do it. Yeah, first point. Actually, also, this advice is for people above the age of 18. If you're 18, please listen. So if you're below 18, please listen to your mommy and daddy. I'm not the one that told you. Royal Awi did not tell you this, that. If you're below 18, please listen to your mom. Low-key 21 to a certain degree in terms of like if you still live with them. Because like I feel like to African parents, when you're 18, 19, like when you're still in uni, they still treat you like a child, which I don't necessarily agree with. But because you're still kind of in school system, there's some things you should still listen to. I kind of agree. But again, they can't really control you as much in university. That's why I said 18. So if you're below 18, please listen to your mom and dad. They know best. I'm not the one that's gonna, advise you, please. But if you're above 18 and, you're like, I want to, get a different color hair and I want to, pierce my nose and da-da-da. Here's the advice for you. First one, don't be the firstborn. I'm joking. No, but if you're the firstborn, I think it's a little bit harder. Like, I can't really give advice because I'm the last child. And I feel like people will be like, oh, you're the last, I can't take advice from you. Yes, but my family's a little bit different. I won't say I was really treated as a lastborn, like from what the typical lastborn is treated like. I wouldn't say that, but hey, people might say that. My siblings might say that, but me, I don't think so. But if you're the first child, I think the only thing you have to do is low-key rebel for the sake of your siblings. You have to do it. And when I say rebel, not even like in terms of anything bad, like if it's just okay, you want like some, because I know some Nigerian parents or African parents don't like when their child like colors their hair and you just want to color your hair. Do it. Like, I don't get it. Do it. And also, this advice might also not help if you live in Nigeria, because I feel like in Nigeria, you're more of an elongated teenager. Like up until like maybe 25, they still treat you as a child because obviously the economy is not that great. You can't make a lot of money, so you probably have to still be under your parents' rules. But like, there's still some things you can do to just make things a little bit easier. Now, if you're not in Nigeria and you live here, oh baby, do what you want in terms of like, again, not hurting anybody. But yeah. As a firstborn, please try and rebel small. If it's to do it one day, just go out and color your hair and let them come back and they'll shout. The thing about it also, you have to be second point, you have to be very strong-willed. Like, nothing should shake you. Like, nothing. If you've decided, facts, right? If you've decided, you know what, I'm gonna color my hair orange, I don't know, like ginger, for example. Let's say your parents are really against that, because I know some people's parents are. My parents are not, but let's just say they are, right? Literally, don't tell anyone, just go out. So I booked the appointment obviously ahead of time. Color the hair, come back. Hopefully you're not in Nigeria, Sha, because Also, so I'm skipping. Anyways, come back. They see the hair, they shout. That should, even if you're gonna cry in your room, they should not see you cry, because if they see you cry, they will still think you're a child and they still think you can control you. They should not see you cry. Just be like, yeah, just listen to them, shout, they'll get over it. Be strong-willed. Don't shake. You know what I mean? Do not shake. But yeah, just do it. Really and truly, just go ahead and do it. And like, you have to deal with the consequences after, and with it just like them shouting. Second point, or third point, is you need to know the type of parents you have. So I feel like a lot of, I think, again, if I'm wrong, please let me know, but I think a lot of African parents will say, oh, they don't like certain things, which is fine. I feel like they should set it in a way like they're not okay with it, but if you do it, they're not going to kill you. In terms of like, I know my parents, if I do something like, let's say it's like piercings or whatever, they don't like it, but would they like tell me to leave the house? No, because I know my parents, right? So you need to know the type of parents you have. Are they really like, oh, they're gonna tell you to go? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just the way they act around other things or just different things, you would know their character. So it's like, if you know they're not gonna really kick you out of the house, they probably will just shout and and you will not, maybe not hear the last of it, then sure. Then do what you want. But if you think they're gonna kick you out, then obviously you have to plan ahead of time, maybe moving out, maybe if that's an option. If that's not an option, then maybe you're lucky, might have to just abide by their rules to a certain degree. So I think like you have to just do little things. So if it's like, okay, your curfew is at 7 p.m. as 19 years, which is crazy. What was your curfew? Did you actually, also it's very different for boys. I was gonna ask Mr. D, but boys do not have curfew. One, and he grew up here. It's very different. Did you have a curfew? He who say yeah, he did.
When I was in high school?
Okay, 18. Past 18.
Past 18. Yeah, I had a curfew until I went to actual uni.
What was your curfew? What time?
I had to be home by, I say like 10.
Okay, that's not too bad, but still. Okay, so if you have a curfew, right, of like, let's say you're 18, you have a curfew about 7 p.m., which is insane, right? I think one day, just go to 8:30, come back. They'll just be like, and they'll shout, so they'll always shout. But you have to, again, know your parents. You just be like, be strong-willed, nothing, do it, and they'll be fine. Like, you'll be fine. Now let's move on to piercings and tattoos, because even just like going out is not too bad. I don't think it's that bad, because like when I have anyways, let me not think, that's a whole different topic. But so what was my points? 1, don't be the first child. 2, let's recoup, don't be the first child. 2, just do it, don't tell anybody about it, and just face the consequences and be strong-willed. And 3, know your parents' character. If they really will kick you out, please don't take this advice. If you know that they will just shout, take the advice, because you just do it. Because I think at the end of the day, the reason I'm even saying this, it's not even to be a bad child, because honestly, the things African parents think as a bad child is actually insane. You're just doing things that you want to do. And I think for now, the state I am now is, if again, I'm not hurting anybody and I'm not hurting myself, I'm living for me. Like, they've had their life, or they have their life to live. I have my own life to live. If I genuinely want a piercing in my ear, I'm gonna do it, because why are you controlling my own body? You know what I mean? Like, that's just the mindset I have now. Like, why, as someone that's grown, again, above 18, 21, actually I'm 21 honestly, but you can still take it as 18, but I'm 24, 25. I think to a certain point I am grown to make decisions for my own body. If I want to get a piercing or a tattoo, why can't I do that? Why do you still want to control my body? That's genuinely what I'm getting at here. Like, obviously, if you really don't want to do any of these things, don't do it. Don't let peer pressure and these things affect you. But if you've been thinking about it since you were 14 and you wanted to do it, and you really want to do it, like, and it doesn't have to be piercing or tattoo, whatever, I'm just saying, and your parents are strongly against it, I just don't necessarily, like, even sometimes I've heard some parents don't like people like my age moving out before they're married, and it's like, why shouldn't I move out? I don't get it. And like, they just don't like, especially women, I don't know, guys might not have it, but women, they don't like women moving out until they get, so like, they're basically moving from their dad's house to their husband's house, which, if you have the money, who are you to tell me I can't move out? Like, you're not, like, that's another thing. If you have the money to do any of these things, they low-key cannot tell you nothing, because you're not asking them for the money. That's also the problem. I feel like if you're still asking them for the money, then obviously I get why they think you're still a child, because like, you're not making the money. But if you're not asking for the money, and most of the time you're not even asking for permission, I'm just letting you know because you're my parent. I'm not asking for permission, so I'm just gonna do it, right? But anyways, but yeah, moving on to piercings and tattoos. If you want a piercing or tattoo, this one's a bit tricky because African parents really don't like these ones. Like they're really. What do you think? How do you think you would approach it if you wanted a tattoo? Do you think actually, because Mr. D doesn't have any tattoos, do you think your parents would care that you have tattoos if you do get tattoos? And do you want tattoos? Those questions.
Yeah, my parents would definitely care. I remember my sister came home for Thanksgiving one day. She's putting her plate down. My dad sees her arm as a tattoo. My dad just froze. He was talking to her and then he just stopped talking. And then said, "Oh, that's nice."
See? Nice. You always think they're gonna do more than you think they would do, but they don't.
He said, "That's nice, and I guess he was just shocked, but obviously he didn't want to speak too much about it because he didn't want to ruin the day. But for me personally, do I want tattoos? Yes, but I do want one though.
Okay, but were you wanting one? Are your parents' opinions affected if you want one or not? Or is it just based on like you don't want it?
No, see, it's not. It's just me not wanting it at this point. Maybe back then when I was younger, like the way I'll do it was kind of like, I'll joke around with them and be like, "Hey, what if I get a tattoo? You know, maybe this one." Like I'll joke around, and they'll be like, "Hey," they'll just be like, "Don't do that." Basically, they'll just keep saying, "Don't do that." But I'll keep joking around. I'll bring it up here and there as a joke, and they'll laugh it off, and they'll be like, "Obviously, like, don't do that. Like, we know you're joking."
Yeah,
that's what I did with my piercings, and then one day I came home piercing.
Yeah, that's also another thing. To me, I would say joke about. That's the next point. If you want, especially piercings and tattoos, I think hair and stuff is not that deep. But piercing and tattoos, I think you should start off with joking first and be like, "Oh my god, like, what if I get?" and see the reaction. If they're like, "Oh, don't do it," because that's also I don't know if we joked. I think it pierces because I have a couple tattoos. My first tattoo was in my siblings, but I think for piercings, I don't even know if I joked about it, but I would say do that just to kind of preempt to see their character. But I didn't do that. But if you don't, it's not that deep. But anyways, I think for those piercings and tattoos, I think first of all, as long as you're not getting something crazy like a skull, I beg you, don't get a skull. But if it's something cute and just like whatever, and that's what you really want to do, again, don't let peer pressure. If you don't want it, don't do it just because other people are doing it, please. Or piercing, same thing. But if it's something you really want to do, just do it. Like literally book the appointment, go one day and come home, and they'll be okay. Like now, the thing that my parents are so funny because when they first saw me and my sister's tattoo, because I don't think they've ever seen. So this my first tattoo was with my two sisters. I don't think they ever saw it on me. They saw it on my other siblings, and they were just like, "Oh, when did you get this?" Or like, "Oh, like," and then I think they just explained like, "Oh, it's like 3 of us have it." And they never said anything again. Like even now, like my most recent one, which is this one here, not one word has been spoken about it. Like not one thing about it. Even just an "oh" has not been said because they just like, well, like that's what I'm saying. If you just do something, they will just know that like, well, as long as you like it, like what am I gonna say about it? You know what I mean? So I think you just do it. Again, once you're 18, just do it. Just don't be like, "Oh, my mom is gonna," because they're not gonna kill you. They're not just gonna shout 1 2 1 2 and they'll be fine. Just do it. I just think that like I don't subscribe to them trying to control your body, or anybody should control your body. It's my body and I should be able to do what I want with my body. Again, don't be harmful to anybody, but just do it. Just do. I don't have anything else. I don't think I have any more points.
For the guys, listen, your first step to taking your own personal freedom is the haircuts, man. That's the very first step, and you can do that before 18. Oh yeah, you can do it in like you can do it in like when you're like, you don't have to be bald. You don't have to be bald. You know, just tell them one day. Just tell them, listen, please, like, I don't want to be bald, but like just get a higher cut than you normally would, and then start building from there. Very soon you can do your twists, your point rows, all of that. Yeah, I also think another point is more I think this is mostly for if you live in Nigeria, because it's kind of hard when you don't have a lot of money, because again, I know if I lived in Nigeria at this age, I probably wouldn't, because the economy just shit to us, right? I think what you can do is just show more responsibility at home. For example, like I just feel like if you never do anything that shows that you're grown, they will always think you're a child, for example. So if you're always asking them for money, obviously they're going to think you're a child. If like, I don't know how to explain it. So for example, if I was living in Nigeria, or like if I was a guy, I think more to say, it's just more I would say, "Oh, hey dad, like
let me wash your car. Something like that just shows responsibilities to say, okay, you're growing up. And once you start doing stuff like that, they might start thinking, okay, this person's growing up. They can, stay out a little bit. They can fend for themselves. They can do this and that. Obviously, I know the biggest thing is just making your own money. Once you make your money, you'll be fine. Because even now, like, you can't tell me not to do something. Like, I would do it. Even like, also, I know some people's parents don't like them traveling. Like just traveling German by themselves. And it's like, I'm 25. When do you think I should travel? Like, is it not now? I should wait till I'm 40. Like, it makes no sense, right? I feel like I think the motto of this is just do it and deal with the consequence later. But you need to be strong-willed. You need to, and it's also better if you have siblings, obviously. If you don't have siblings, that was a bit hard. I don't really know. I think you just have to be stronger as a person. But if you have siblings, it's a little better because you guys can all band together and like they can't kick all 5 of you out of the house. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? But if you don't have siblings, I think it's a little harder. But yeah, I think again, everything's above 18 because if you're before 18, please don't do anything like this. Like, listen to your parents. They very much know what they're saying. But I just think before that, or so after 18, I just feel like they shouldn't necessarily, they can give advice, don't get it twisted, like listen, and if they give advice and it's making sense, sure, but you can't come and tell me, no, you can't get a tattoo. I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it because I want to. But yeah, that's it. I don't think I have anything else. Do you have any pointers, guys, women, anything else on how to rebel in an African household? No. Okay, that's it. Let me know if you guys have any other pointers for that. Yeah, just let me know. Okay, let's get into Off the Cuff, which is a segment that's not consistent on the show. And guys, we got our first dilemma from someone. We got our first dilemma from someone on TikTok. So if you guys want me to go through any dilemmas or anything that you have, you can send it to my email or DMs in my voice pod everywhere. In my voice pod at gmail.com as well. So, okay, let's get into it. Okay, guys, it's quite a long dilemma. This person, why did you shut it? Okay, so, and I'll change the names a little bit because this person was going to give some names that will bait out who the person is. So I'm going to change the name because, okay. Hi, my voice pod. My name is Maggie, and honestly, I don't even know where to start because my life feels like a full Netflix drama series right now. Please help me figure this out because I am in the trenches. Okay, so I've been best friend with this guy, James, for years. Everyone around us has always said we have something, chemistry, tension, whatever you want to call it, but we never crossed that line. Mostly because I was scared to lose the friendship and I thought he wasn't really into me like that. Fast forward a bit, a few years ago, I dated this guy named Kay. That one is fine. We had a really strong connection, but we broke up because of distance. He moved away for work and we just couldn't make it work long distance. But get this, Kay actually dated this girl, Madison. Kay actually dated this girl, Madison, before he met me. I didn't know her back then, so when I started dating Kay, there was no messy overlap, at least not from my side. But apparently, Madison always had beef with me because she thought I stole him. Oh, I didn't even know she existed until after the fact, but whatever. Anyway, after Kay and I broke up, life moved on until recently. Madison randomly popped back up and started dating, you guessed it, what was the other guy's, James, my best friend. The guy I secretly always loved but never admitted it to. So okay, wait, let me just give it background. So what was the first girl's name? Maggie has a best friend, James. Yes. Who she secretly likes, right? Yes. And this girl that she never really knew before has started dating James. Yeah. Basically. Okay. Keep track of it because my brain. At first, I tried to be cool about it. Tried to tell myself it didn't matter. Tried to be happy for him. But then one night it happened. James kissed me. So James kissed Maggie. And then as if he hadn't just flipped my entire world upside down, he acted completely normal afterward. No big talk, no explanation, no nothing. Just back to buddy, as if my heart wasn't doing somersaults every time he walked into a room. Oh, damn. Maggie really likes this James. Meanwhile, my friend who knows everything started telling me some wild stuff. She said... I forget his name. She said James had actually always had feelings for me. He only started dating... Madison because he found out
she was dating Kay.
No, he only started dating Madison. His names. Oh my god. He only started dating Madison because he found out Kay. So I didn't change that name. I was just trying to make sure I didn't change the name. He only started dating Madison because he found out Kay was back in town. And he panicked, thinking I'll go back to my ex. Apparently, he thought if he moved on first, it would hurt less. Spoiler, it didn't. And then, as if things weren't messy enough, Kay started texting me again. Man, this person is a messy person, cha. He's back in the country now, and he's been saying all the right things. Even dropped a bomb that he knew he wasn't supposed to be with Madison, because the week he first met me, he realized I was his wife. He laughed when he said it, but it felt serious too, like he was hinting he wanted another shot. And then, yes, there's more. A few nights ago, James accidentally sent me a text he meant to send to my friend. The text says, bro, I swear if she picks Kay over me, I'm going to lose my mind. I should have told her how I felt years ago. So all this is about Maggie.
Basically. Yeah,
he sent that to me, not to the friend. Me. When he realized, he texted, this person is good and right to know. This is a story. Did you use ChatGPT, child? Because this is a story. When he realized, he texted again saying, wait, that wasn't for you, but now you know. Cap, he knew what he was doing. Now I'm sitting here with the knowledge that, one, James loves me. Kay wants me back. Madison low-key hates me. I'm caught in the middle of a love triangle nobody asked for. And just when I thought I couldn't handle more, James shows up at my door. No warning, no text. Why does he have your house address? Because they were best friends. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just shows up heart and hands. He told me everything. Said he's been in love with me for years. Said he tries to let it go, but couldn't. Said he wants to be with me if I'll have him. No more games, no more pretending, no more fear. This seems like a story. I feel like this person is lying, child. Anyways, I'm still good. If you're lying, let me know. Tell me. Anyways, meanwhile, while James was standing there pouring his heart out, my phone was buzzing like crazy. Kay texted me asking if I wanted to grab dinner like old times. And there I was, one boy offering me the pass we almost had, which is Kay, correct? Another boy offering me the future we could build. I'm very confused. And a very confused girl, me, realizing I might need therapy after this. So here's my question for you. Do I go back to Kay, the man I loved once, who seems to be ready for me now? Do I take a chance on James, my best friend, who's scared but real? Or do I choose myself and walk away from both of them and the mess? Because as much as this sounds like a movie, it's my real life. I'm screaming. It does sound like a movie still. Help me out. Love, Maggie. That was a long ass. Guys, let me know. Probably even say my opinions. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Mr. D. 3 options. Should she go with James? Should she go with Kay? Or should she just forget about both of them and choose herself?
If I was ever caught in a situation like that with two women, I mean, I don't like stress. I'll choose myself and walk away.
Quick question. Sorry. Do Kay and James know each other? I don't know if I said that.
They do know.
Are they friends now?
No, they're not friends, but they know each other because I'm pretty sure Maggie is best friends with James. So obviously, Maggie dated Kay, so James would know Kay because of that.
Okay, but they're not really friends.
Basically, they're
love rivals. Madison dating Kay?
Madison dated Kay before Maggie.
Oh, okay. That's
why Madison's mad at Maggie, because she feels like Maggie.
And James has not dated Madison.
James has not. No. James is now
dating Madison.
Was now dating Madison.
Yeah. So Madison's gonna be extra mad if she goes to James, basically, because she basically stole.
Yo, Maggie, Madison, fight back.
Fight for your man. I'm joking. This is a very tricky situation. I personally, I'll think the same thing. Just choose yourself. Like, I just feel like this is such a one. If you really care about what Madison thinks, then don't obviously date James. Like, don't do that.
Okay, but wait. She said James kissed her, and she was like somersaulting, essentially, basically.
Like, she basically liked it, basically.
Yeah, basically liked it, in love, everything. But she's also been in love with him for a long time now.
But that's what I'm saying. If her and Madison, are they friends or not friends?
They're not friends, but she just doesn't want Madison to hate her.
But if they're not friends, who cares?
I think she wants to build a friendship.
Why? Why do you want to build a friendship with Madison? What's in Madison? Go and find another friend, fam. If you really don't care about Madison, like, you're not friends, you don't care about building a friendship with her, obviously, then I guess you can choose James. Because the reason I'm not saying choose yourself, because what if one of them is actually your husband? Because I hear the streets are hard.
Tough out here.
Yeah. I'm joking. We hear it's hard. So it's just kind of like, I don't want to say don't choose one of them, because what if it actually is your person, especially the best friend. A best friend to like lover can actually be a good thing, right? So I just think if you really don't care about Madison, then choose James. I would say choose James.
Okay, but Kay came in and said,
why did Kay leave before? Oh, distance.
And
then when he came back,
make a long distance work, but he came back and said,
okay, so, but has Kay moved back for sure, or is he going back?
She didn't say that.
So if Kay is not coming back, like he's gonna go, don't go obviously with Kay, because he's gonna go again and hurt your heart is gonna like you're gonna be upset. I just think do a SWOT analysis for both of them. Do SWOT. Say K, business. James. Exactly. K and James. What's the pros, cons, strengths, or weakness, opportunity, threats? What are they? Whoever has the most, go for that. No, honestly, I just think. I don't know the pros and cons for these people. I can't really tell you who to choose, honestly. I just think it's whoever you really think you like more, as long as you don't care about Madison's feelings. Like if Madison's, you're trying to build a relationship, then obviously you can't go for James or both of them, because Madison will hate you. But if you really don't care about Madison, I would say I'm serious, do a SWOT analysis of like, who do you actually like if when you see them, who is your tummy like, oh my god, or is it like, and who is treating like how you want to be treated? Because you didn't really say that, right? So I can't really tell you who to choose, but who do you think is doing that for you? And like, oh, I really like how he looks, I like how I feel when I'm around him, he does this and this for me, he's this and this, whereas this other person, yeah, he does this but he doesn't do, you know what I mean? So choose who is basically checking most of your boxes, right? And if none of them are, and then you're like, ooh, for both of them, then choose yourself. I really don't think you should be settled in this situation, because two people are there, right?
My thing is, she basically dated Kay to kind of get over James, like the feelings that she had for James initially, right? To kind of hide it, and she found out that she had a strong connection with Kay. That's why they dated initially the first time, right? And then James basically did the same thing with Madison. So if they're both trying to hide their feelings, at the end of the day, that means like they both really care for each other.
Yeah.
So it didn't make sense for her to choose James. Okay,
so then if that's what she thinks, that she thinks she has a more strong feeling or a stronger feeling for James, and she only dated Kay, because maybe I misunderstood the dilemma, because I was thinking that they would be best friends from like young or whatever, and like, oh yeah, I liked you and we both like each other, but like we never went there because we're best friends or not. So it's not that deep. Like the like is not that deep. So like obviously I'm gonna date other people and you're gonna date other people, and I dated Kay and I actually like Kay. So it's like, to me, I couldn't tell if they say the connection is stronger.
But she dated Kay, but that kiss shows that she was never over James.
No, but she said he kissed her.
Yeah, and she felt butterflies in her stomach.
Yeah, but she didn't. Well, because Kay, she didn't mention if Kay kissed her, because she might feel butterflies as well if Kay kissed her.
I mean, they're dating. They've definitely kissed.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So like, she might have felt butterflies as well, and now because this is her first time kissing James as well, she might have like feel butterflies as well.
Okay, no, but like think about this. Think about this. Because like if like for example.
It's just because it's new. She's never done that. So obviously, like my thing is, I don't think she doesn't like Kay. It's just she has done that. And like, okay, she knows that, okay, I do like him, but this is here because it's new. So obviously, it might feel stronger, but it's like, is it really? It's just, oh, I finally, like, you're really telling me, like, now I like you. And it's like, oh, maybe you've given me something to think about now. But would I say it's stronger? I don't ask for her to figure out, because you know what Kay is like, and you know what that relationship is like. You don't know what this James is like. So it's kind of like, should you go see your future or your past? But you decide.
But think about this: when you're dating someone, right, you essentially become best friends at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So like, wouldn't that mean she knows what James is like?
It's just not in a romantic. It's very different, bro. Romantic relationship and friendship is very different. Fair. And again, I'm not saying, again, I don't know if you and Kay were best, like, did it become that best friendship in that relationship? I don't know. So again, I feel like there's some stuff that's still missing that I can't tell you. I even can't tell you for sure. Again, do SWOT analysis. Tell us who is good and who is not good for you, and who's ticking all of your boxes that like, yeah, he is it for me. And that's who you should go for, as long as you don't care about Madison. If you really care about Madison more than these two guys, then choose yourself and just be like, I'm not dealing with this. But if they're both good guys and they haven't done anything crazy, like, do the SWOT analysis and let me know. Send us back and tell us who you chose. But anyways, that's it for me, guys. I'll catch you guys in my next episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Listen on Spotify. Rate us 5 stars. And if you don't like it, don't rate us nothing at all. Okay? But yeah, Yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back for another episode next week, Sunday. Bye.